Exclusive elite networking club. Faceless billionaires interacting in elegant black tie environment. Modern luxurious interior with golden accents, champagne and ambient lights, cinematic, luxurious, faceless, high detail. Let's start with something that might surprise you. Privacy. To most of us, privacy is an afterthought, something we compromise without even realizing it. But for billionaires, privacy is priceless. They spend millions on gated communities, private islands, and custom-built homes where their every movement is shielded from the public eye. You might wonder why someone who already has so much would care so much about a quiet corner of the world. But imagine living in constant attention, where every action is photographed and every word is scrutinized. For billionaires, the cost of peace and solitude is negligible compared to the value it brings. The second thing billionaires buy without hesitation is time-saving services. While we worry about saving a few dollars, billionaires understand that every minute wasted is potentially $1 million opportunity lost. They hire personal assistants, chefs, travel planners, and personal shoppers, sometimes dozens of people whose only job is to save them time and energy. This isn't indulgence, it's strategy. Every moment that doesn't require their personal attention can be redirected toward deals, investments, and opportunities that exponentially increase their wealth. If you ever felt frustrated at waiting in line or doing a tedious task, imagine never having to endure that frustration ever again. That is a luxury most of us will never experience. But for billionaires, it's just another purchase, no hesitation required. The third thing is rare and exclusive experiences. While most people budget vacations or plan trips carefully, billionaires often buy experiences that are unattainable to the average person. Private concerts, access to events with extremely limited attendance, or trips to remote destinations are bought instantly when the opportunity arises. There's no debate, no comparison shop. They see an opportunity. They seize it. These experiences aren't just about luxury. They're about creating unique memories, cementing status, and sometimes even forming high-level connections that can't be replicated in any boardroom. Next, we have health and longevity investments. This might not seem flashy, but it's one of the most significant areas of billionaire spending. Personal trainers, cutting-edge fitness technology, experimental medical treatments, nutritionists, and highly personalized healthcare. These are all purchased without hesitation. For the ultra-wealthy, losing a single day to illness is far more costly than any luxury item. The tension here is real. While most of us take our health for granted, billionaires actively guard theirs with multi-million-dollar solutions that most people can only dream about. Fifth on the list is art and collectibles. Unlike the average art buyer, billionaires purchase art not just for beauty, but as an investment, a statement, and a legacy. They rarely negotiate, rarely haggle. If a piece resonates with them or they see its long-term value, they buy it outright. Some art pieces cost tens of millions of dollars. Yet these purchases are made without hesitation. Imagine walking into a gallery and deciding within seconds to spend more money on a single painting than most people earn in a lifetime. That kind of decision-making requires a mindset completely different from anything most of us are familiar with. Then there's luxury vehicles, but not just any cars. The ultra-rich don't just buy cars for speed or aesthetics. They buy them for exclusivity, limited editions, one-of-a-kind custom builds, and cars that only a handful of people in the world will ever see are purchased immediately once they meet the right criteria. For most of us, buying a car involves weeks of research, comparison, and hesitation. But for billionaires, it's about rarity and instant gratification. And sometimes a decision is made purely on instinct with no second thought, because the rarity itself justifies the price. Seventh is education and knowledge. While many of us think of education as a process to complete over years, billionaires often spend huge sums on learning that can be acquired immediately. Private tutors, exclusive seminars, highly specialized courses, and one-on-one mentorships are purchased without debate. For them, acquiring knowledge fast is an investment that yields exponential returns. If you've ever waited months for a course to open or debated tuition costs, consider this. For billionaires, learning can be bought instantly, without delay or hesitation. Number 8 is technology and gadgets. Billionaires are often the first to adopt cutting-edge technology, whether it's smart home systems, AI assistants, or experimental devices that aren't even available to the public yet. Unlike most of us, they don't wait for reviews or discounts. They see the potential of a device to improve life, efficiency, or security, and they buy it immediately. Sometimes these gadgets are just for convenience. Sometimes they're investments, and sometimes they're tools that will give them a competitive edge no one else can touch. The ninth thing they buy without hesitation is charitable donations and philanthropic opportunities. Many of us think giving is a slow, careful process, but billionaires often give instantly when they see a cause they care about or an opportunity to make an impact. This isn't just about altruism. It's about influence, legacy, and even strategy. When a billionaire decides to fund a cause, it's often done with both heart and calculation, and they do so quickly, knowing that waiting can mean losing a rare opportunity. Finally, number 10 is networking opportunities. Private memberships, elite clubs, high-level events, and exclusive gatherings are purchased immediately if they present potential influence or connections. For billionaires, being in the right room at the right time can lead to opportunities worth millions or even billions. There's no overthinking, no hesitation. If the potential value is high enough, the decision is made instantly. When you look at all 10 of these purchases together, you realize something profound. Billionaires aren't just wealthy because of their money. They think differently about risk, time, value, and opportunity. Their spending habits are a reflection of their mindset. Some items are bought for comfort, some for efficiency, some for status, and some for influence. But the common thread is clarity. They know what matters, and they don't waste a second on what doesn't. You might be thinking, could I ever spend like this? Maybe not immediately, but understanding this mindset is the first step. The tension, the pressure, the constant evaluation of what is worth your time and money. It's what separates the ultra-rich from the rest of us. And even if you can't buy these things today, apply in their thinking. Prioritizing time, investing in yourself, and valuing experiences over objects can change your life. So, what's the biggest takeaway from this? It's not about copying their spending. It's about understanding their mindset. Every decision a billionaire makes is intentional, and many are made instinctively because of a lifetime of experience, exposure, and opportunity. If you can start thinking in terms of value, efficiency, and long-term gain, you're already stepping into the world of the ultra-wealthy. If you found this video eye-opening, don't just watch and forget. Hit that subscribe button to uncover more secrets of billionaire life. Smash the like button if you learned something new today, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss an insight that could change the way you think about wealth, luxury, and success. And remember, living like a billionaire isn't just about money. It's about thinking differently, acting decisively, and valuing what truly matters.